As you can see, as you can hear, the energy is really, really high on the show this morning.
City for life.
And that's how we're keeping it throughout the show, throughout today, and throughout the week as well. It's the final week of the Premier League, so we're going to keep the energy very high. Actually. But before all of that, there are still a few things to get through on the show today. We have matches to review and preview. Liverpool were held to a 3-3 draw by Aston Villa last night. We're talking about that. And then the big one later tonight, the one that Arsenal fans are hoping goes in their favor. They're not playing tonight, but they're hoping that their bitter neighbors, their sworn enemy, will do them a favor tonight. That's Spurs against Man City. We're talking about that as well. And of course, it's Tuesday, so we have our team of the week ready for you. You can hear it. Let me do it again. No before head. We will write them down. We have that one ready. And today we're voting for the goalkeeper of the week. I thought we saw some interesting performances from goalkeepers this past weekend. Petrovic conceded 2 goals. Are you kidding me?
Onana.
Yes, the option. Let me just give the options. The options are Andre Onana. I thought it was brilliant for Manchester United against Arsenal. West Foderingham. I thought it was brilliant for Sheffield United against Chelsea, against Everton as well. It was 1-0. Both matches ended 1-0. And then Ederson as well. Fulham had a few chances, and Ederson did well enough to snuff those chances out. So these are the options for a goalkeeper of the week: Ederson, West Foderingham, and Andre Onana. Start thinking about it. Start sending your options in, and then we'll count the votes at the end of the day. It's a weird situation at this stage of the season. I'll tell you why. Because there are Arsenal fans who will be cheering for Spurs tonight. Arsenal fans have been going around. They've been going around to every Spurs fan they know, trying to motivate them, saying that you know that you can still finish for.
They are so shameless that Saliba
said they'll be cheering for Spurs.
So
it's a weird situation.
The fans won't be the ones to play the football tonight.
You know.
Whether you cheer them or not, the football will still do the talking.
Anyway, before we get to Spurs and Man City tonight, let's go back to last night. Liverpool was a 3-3 draw with Aston Villa. I must say, even though it was a dead rubber for Liverpool, they can't finish any higher or lower than third on the table. It seems like a sad way to close out the Jurgen Klopp era. They were in for the quadruple, and it's just fizzling out with just barely a whimper at the end of the day.
Well, at the end of the day, like you did say, the game was a dead rubber, and an away game at that. And I feel, once Liverpool were 3-1 up, they seem to have, taken their foot off the pedal as well. I think everything just simmered down with the changes Jurgen Klopp made as also. But overall, I think there's still a bit more positive, to take away from the game. Maybe from the point of Aston Villa, because I know from 3-1 that you could see their chairman in the stadium jubilating and what have you. So overall, maybe as a neutral, I did enjoy the game. As a Liverpool fan that you are, I'm very sure you looked at it and felt, well, this just envelopes what the Liverpool season has been all about all this while. But again, for Jurgen Klopp, he still has, a final lap to say goodbye when Liverpool, play their final home game of the season.
All right, let's leave all of that. Let's go to tonight's action. Triple O, I must beg you. Let's be objective.
You see, if they begin begging to be objective, problem on day.
But let's look at the action tonight. For some reason, Man City, as dominant as they are, as dominant as they've been in the Premier League, they have a woeful record at this stadium. It's shocking that a team as good and as dominant as City have that kind of record at Tottenham Hotspur. The record and the history of this fixture may give Arsenal some hope. How do you see this one going tonight?
Well, definitely, if you're an Arsenal fan and you go look at the head-to-head between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City, whenever Tottenham Hotspur are playing at home, especially in the Premier League, you'd want to believe that, it is possible tonight could just be that night that Tottenham would do it for Arsenal or would do it for themselves. Because, as much as Arsenal fans are looking at, Tottenham for help, Tottenham also have to help themselves, because a loss tonight or a draw means that Tottenham will not go to the Champions League next season. They are 5 points behind Aston Villa. So in as much as Arsenal needs Tottenham to win this game, Tottenham themselves also need to win this game to at least keep the battle till the final day, to keep their hopes alive of making the Champions League. So it's not all about Arsenal, and I don't like the fact that this game has been made to look like it's all about Arsenal. It's looking like once Tottenham ensures that City drop points
tonight is going to be Arsenal winning the league. Tottenham also have something to fight for in this game. So it's been more talk about Arsenal than Tottenham Hotspur, and I don't think it should be like that. But because the success Arsenal are about to achieve is something they've not achieved in like how many years now? 21 years. So maybe that's bigger, and because of the Arsenal fans, of course, they have a larger fan base right here in Nigeria and even across the world than Tottenham Hotspur. But I think it's going to be a very difficult game for Manchester City. Yes, City don't have a good record at the Tottenham Stadium, but again, they've never gone to Tottenham Stadium needing to win the league.
True.
In this sort of circumstances. And if you look at how City even won the league last season, was it last season or last 2 seasons, where they were trailing by 2 goals on the final day before they eventually, good thing happened and they eventually came back and won. So for City, Pep Guardiola has said it. If they want to win the league, they have to win tonight. There's no going back. He's been called out for spending so much money, and I like his response. He said it. He said if it's about money, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool should all be winning the league. Because it's not just about money. You cannot take what Pep has done to this City side, the level he has taken them to. You cannot take it away from him by just saying it's all about money. It's not just all about money. Arsenal have been spending money. Chelsea have been spending money. Where are they? So I think it's a game that yes, Arsenal fans are so vested in it, but again, I'm still going to lean a bit towards Manchester City because they are the better side, because they've showed over the years that when the pressure of winning the title comes to that nervy ending, when they have to deliver, they always deliver. So because of what they've done in the past, over time, they've done it over and over and over again. I think they are going to do it tonight.
All right, we'll see how that goes. Buddy, very quickly, your thoughts on the game?
A lot of people, we keep talking about how Tottenham Hotspur seems to always give Manchester City a lot of problem at Tottenham Stadium. But again, the Tottenham we saw at the start of the season, a lot has changed about this team. They are conceding a bit more goals at this point in time. We did say that possibly they will give us now some problem in North London derby as well. It was a total first half, collapse. And if such a performance in the first half, happens again against this City side who are going for the title, maybe it's just be a case of it being all over in the first half. Like Triple said, looking forward to a very, very interesting game. City must be fired up for this one. They did get the job done in the FA Cup, and I think they'll be getting their first league win at the Tottenham Stadium later tonight, because they know there's a lot at stake at the end of the day. This is the first time both will be facing each other in this kind of situation. Yep. It will be interesting how it plays out eventually. I think for Spurs, their major problem tonight will be too much ginger. They feel, let's go out and just get a result.
Push them. You can do it.
You can do it. And at the end of the day, City will just pick them out and get the result they need. City we won't see flamboyant City side tonight. They'll just pick their moments and get the job done.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more.